with the Tanzanite in this ring. But I will tell you that this ring is truly a collector's edition. It was created and designed especially for Rick Domeyer's 30th anniversary show, and it was the most popular item in the show. Well, what was that show made up of? All of Rick Domeyer's favorite items at QVC, and this won basically the whole show.
And you know what? I want to backtrack and be speak clear on that. I do know that Corky's Barbecue was a leader in that show too, though. I want to make sure.
Well, yeah, but barbecue, you know what I mean? For
like
$100.
Yeah.
Or a Tanzanite ring that should be $3,125.
Rick is so passionate about Tanzanite, and him and I have launched a lot of shows together in Tanzanite over the years, and we just really wanted to say thank you to Rick and to QVC and to all of you. And we made something that we've never done. It's a elongated cushion cut. So what is that? A cushion cut is basically, if you think of a pillow cushion, right? Like a your pillow in your bed. It's that same shape, meaning it's rectangle, but all the corners have been curved and smooth, so there's no pointy edges, which is good for any stones that might crack down the road, right? They're all protected. But this is basically taking a regular cushion cut and extending it and elongating it, and then we, of course, put all the fine diamonds all the way down the side. All of these rings can be resized. We make sure on all of our Pure Tanzanite pieces that a proper jeweler can size this, because it's solid gold, and there's always a section with no diamonds around the back, so you could definitely size it if you needed to.
Look at that profile.
And that's so good to show, and I'm glad you did that, because a lot of times I have people say, hey, I saw a Tanzanite ring, it looks like the same color, it's about $1,000 less, it's in 14 karat or it's in 10 karat, what's the difference? Well, I always say look at the back of the stone. Okay, with Pure Tanzanite, we're using the finest quality Tanzanite, which means you don't have to cover the back. Some jewelers, and this is acceptable, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, they will cover the entire back. You won't even see the stone. This
but then the
makes
light doesn't
it look
really get
twice
through.
as dark.
Yeah.
It makes a stone, a colored stone, seem really dark when maybe it's not that high quality.
Right.
When you can see the back of a stone and you see the quality and the color there, that is perfection. That is what the biggest players out there want. They won't even take a ring if it's got the back covered.
This is my pick of the show, brand new October 10th. We completely sold out in that show. What we have remaining are the few, and I mean few, like 5 maybe, that came back for whatever reason. Somebody returned it, and we're never making these again.
So
they're
these didn't even leave the building. I just want to make sure that's clear.
these didn't even leave the building.
What happened with these was, it sold out on the air, but there were some in their carts.
Oh, yes.
And someone
This is why we say, if it's not in your, if it is in your cart, check out, because it's not yours. It was either in a cart and they left it and forgot about it and it dropped out of their cart, or they decided against it. So, okay, so they were not returned. They just didn't leave the building.
And look, we understand. Hey, look, this is a $3,100 ring. This is more like $7,000 in the big department stores.
100%.
We get it. Like, this is not an easy purchase sometimes. But if you've ever been tempted, I would challenge you, I would encourage you to please go look at the reviews on Pure Tanzanite. Some of these are like a page. And I am so proud.
I read some of them, and they were like...
And these are collectors that know their stones, And it comes with great packaging as well.
Here's the packaging, too. I mean, when you're investing in something like this, especially if you're going to give it to someone else and you're trying to, like, tell the story, you're going to get the pouch, you're going to get this romance card, which takes you through, and really just tells you the whole story.
And on the back of this is something really important. On the very back, you see that RJC? So Responsible Jewelry Council, there are less than 2,000 associations globally of the multiple millions of jewelry stores and organizations that are RJC certified. So this is going on to the human rights, the social economy there, giving back to the local economy, making sure that there's enough men and women working. They only work 8-hour shifts. It's all about ethical mining and sustainability. That's also something really important to us.
Yeah. Padded box. So 8 and 9 are sold out. You mentioned that you can size them half a size, right?
You could go a full size. And I'll tell you, the way you know this is, now, a really good jeweler, if you need to go full size, is going to remove the stones, first thing. And then they're going to go ahead and reduce the sizing on this. Then they're going to reset the stones. So if you take it to someone, they say, oh, I can do this, and they just start cutting on the band, you're going to pop stones. All right, so you need to make sure this is done with a reputable jeweler. But if you can get your true size, great. And if you want to wear it on your middle finger, this is so popular now as that kind of a statement, powerful, bold ring. It looks so good on a right-hand ring or a middle finger.
Let me try that just to show you. I like it on. I love finding. Ooh, I do like.
Right, see, that's strong. That's just fantastic.
Yeah, it is. There's a strength to it.
And it looks like a $50,000 Ceylon sapphire, okay?
It does.
Cashmere sapphire. That is because it is the deep, rich blue. This is exactly what high-end collectors are looking for, and this is what it was originally mistaken for a sapphire when it was found.
I would see it on this one. I've seen Tanzanite that isn't of this quality. It's more like, I've seen more down here where it's purple. It's true purple. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous and it's collectible, and we sell a ton of that.
Maybe the best I've seen is like here. We're talking here. That is blue, but when you move it, you see flashes of red and flashes of the purple and different violets. I mean, it is exquisite. I just keep looking down at my hand and I just want to dive into it. It is so absolutely beautiful. I'm so happy for you.
Like, this is great. We have wonderful studio lights, but natural sunlight is I wish we could do outdoor shows or jewelry shows.
Now, tell me about the Mohs scale, where it is on the Mohs scale, and about care.
Yeah, so you can wear this all the time. This is a 7, 7.5 on the Mohs scale.
Really?
So you can wear this all the time. I mean, obviously, it's an expensive ring in some people's mind, right? And it's a very rare ring, and it's hard to replace. So this is where I say, be cautious where you wear it. And if you really are concerned, then I would do the pendant. The pendant is the safest place to wear a piece of jewelry. It is the most protected.
Oh, that's a good point.
I always said if your body was an art gallery, put your Picasso around your neckline, because that's where you get the visibility. It's safe, it's protected, it never bumps into anything. So if you are worried about it, go for the pendant. But the ring, come on. That is just...
It's gorgeous.
You're less than 1% of all Tanzanite collectors in the entire world can get this ring.
Less than 1% of all the collectors can get this ring. This is something you pass down. We are last call, period, across the board. On the necklace as well. $500 to get it home on an easy payment plan. That gives you 5 months to pay it off. You have through the end of January to return, but not many to be able to get this. J438893, and please don't leave it in your cart and let somebody else grab it in the next hour when it drops out. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so happy for you, and so happy for me as I'm just gonna run out our security.